Thanks for joining us here at St Mary's this evening, where Southampton under-21s are looking to return to winning ways with victory against Tottenham Hotspur. Martin Hunter's side have not won in their previous 3 league fixtures, but can take confidence from their 2-0 victory against Spurs away from home back in December. And Hunter is able to call upon first-teamers Cuco, Martina and Juanmi this evening as his side look to end their disappointing run of form. Here's the Saints lineup in full for you once more. Paulo Gazzaniga, who played against Tottenham's first team earlier this season, starts in goal. Martina lines up at right back with Bevis Mugabe moving centrally alongside Alfie Jones, while Josh DeBayo keeps his place on the left-hand side of the defence. Harrison Reed and captain Dom Gape continue their partnership as the defensive midfield duo, with Josh Sims and Jake Hesketh playing either side of Juanmi as the attacking midfielders. With Ryan Seeger out on loan at Crewe, it's Sam Gallagher who moves into a central striker position this evening as he goes in search of his first goal of the season. 15-year-old Jake Vokins is named on the bench alongside Harry Lewis, Richard Bakary, Armani Little and Olafella Olamola. Here's Will Miller now, number 7 for Spurs, tries to get the ball across. DeBayo's there to intercept. And does he give away a free kick? Yes, he does. So that'll be a free kick for Spurs as we approach 3 minutes gone. And DeBayo's actually gone down holding his shoulder here. Didn't look to be too much wrong as he went in for the challenge. A free kick was given. And then the way he's fallen, he's down with his shoulder. And usually when it's a shoulder injury, something has happened, isn't it? You don't see too many with knocks. It's more a...
He may have come down on it a bit awkwardly.
Yeah, he is holding that the left back. Here's Bentaleb once more. That's a good pass for Walker-Peters. He's got space up against Vokins. Goes down in the penalty area. And the referee gives a goal kick. The linesman flagged for something. A very strange incident there. Walker-Peters did just about get to the ball before Vokins, and the assistant flagged, but there was no call from the referee and the goal kick was given.
That's a strange one, but I mean, if I was a goalkeeper, if I was Paolo, I'd take that all day.
Finds Walker-Peters, the right back, got forward quite a lot so far in this game. Good ball into the box, comes through to Anoma it was, but that's held by Gazzaniga. First time he's really been tested this evening, but Walker-Peters is causing a few problems for Saints.
Yeah, no, he's a quick lad. He's getting down that wing pretty well. And yeah, it's going to be a test for Jakey.
It was Anoma that time in the box who had the opportunity. It's important that when he is playing in that number 10 role that either Dom Gape or Harry Reid are alert to the situation, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's a good spell of possession for Saints, and Vokins goes into the box looking for Sims, headed away. Comes for Martina, goes for goal again, and it's gone all the way through.
Offside.
The offside flag's gone up. It's in the back of the net. Cuco Martina does it again, but the referee is just going to have a word with the official because it looked like Josh Sims was in an offside position, and has that put the goalkeeper off? Now that's the question that will be asked. It wasn't as clean a strike as his one against Arsenal that we were talking about earlier, but Cuco's strike did find the bottom corner. Offside is given. No goal for Saints then. It was Sims who was in an offside position, so you can understand why the assistant flagged.
Yeah.
And it was a case of whether he put the goalkeeper off, and in that position, if it happened to you, and you just see there Josh Sims jumping out the way of the ball. And now Anoma gets it onto his right foot, goes for goal, low, driven just past the post. That one had Gazzaniga moving.
Yeah, it was covered by Paolo. But yet again, they're shooting from distance. They know they can't get too close to the goal.
Georgiou under pressure from Sims, and Saints have won it back here. Here's Gallagher. Here's Sims, great opportunity for Josh Sims, takes it early, saved by McGee, and he claims the rebound, but it was initial pressure from Sims that won the ball back. Gallagher played a good pass inside, and the number 7 for Saints was unlucky with the effort.
Yeah, closed him down there. He's forced him into a bit of a mistake. Harrison done it earlier on in the game. I mean, you keep pressing like that, you're going to force him into mistakes and then break away and get shots. Well,
that's a good ball from Martina. Here's Sims now. Space opens up for him. He just sets it back for Hesketh. He goes for goal, curling effort.
Yes!
What a goal that is! A superb strike from Jake Hesketh to give Southampton the lead against Tottenham Hotspur at St Mary's. What a goal.
Yeah, brilliant goal. I mean, the goalkeeper didn't have much of a chance there. I mean, all credit to Jake. Brilliant goal.
Well, he tried one in the first half, didn't he, that took that deflection and went behind for a corner, but that one curled superbly into the far corner, leaving Luke McGee with no chance, and Saints take the lead against Tottenham at St Mary's. Here's Bentaleb driving forward. Good tackle that from Gape. No, it wasn't. Free kick given for the foul on Bentaleb. As you'd expect, he has looked very impressive here for Spurs this evening. And Bentaleb looks to be lining this one up. Goes for it. It's a good effort, but it's just past the post. Had Paulo Gazzaniga dive into his left, but I don't think he was ever too worried that it was going to find the back of the net.
No, you know where your goal is. Once you get your surroundings and everything, you know where your goal is. You knew it was going wide on Paulo.
Martina applies the pressure to Sanupe, but somehow manages to squeeze it through for Bentaleb, who drives forward and plays in Anoma down the left-hand side for Spurs. Gets it onto his right foot up against Gape, does well to find the run of Sanupe. He cuts it back, it's cleared only as far as Bentaleb, and the ball's gone in. It takes a deflection and goes beyond Paulo Gazzaniga. Bentaleb draws Spurs level with just under 15 minutes left to play. It was cleared by Jones, but only as far as Bentaleb. Back in from the midfielder. It takes a deflection off Miller, in fact, and that's what deceives Gazzaniga and takes it in.
Yeah, that was unlucky. I mean, as a goalkeeper, for the deflections to come in, it's horrible. I mean, we're unlucky there.
It's interesting because Miller may well have been offside when it actually touched him. I couldn't quite tell, but of course Saints were undone by an offside decision in the first half when Martina almost scored a brilliant goal. Here is that goal again. It is off the number 7 Miller, and it does enough to deceive Gazzaniga. This will be a good angle to tell whether he was offside or whether he was being played on, and it does look, actually, can't quite see, but yeah, no, there was men back there, and I think it was Bevis Mugabe maybe who had gone across to block the corner who was playing him on, so Saints can't have any complaint there.
No.
Mugabe again does really well just to win the ball and clear, and there's a slip there from Walker-Peters which has allowed Hesketh to break away. Can he find a winner? Hesketh goes for goal, and he's hit the post, I think.
Yeah, I think it was a post.
Almost grabbed the winner, did Jake Hesketh. Went low this time instead of the curling effort. Had McGee scrambling to his right, and it hits the outside of the post. It was a great effort. So unlucky.
Yeah, no, he beat McGee. It was unlucky not to go in.
First half, bit stop and start. Having said that, we created 2 good chances. Thought Wamney should have scored. They probably had better possession at times, but we said a few things at half time. Second half, I think we were definitely more dominant. Obviously a really good goal, and then disappointed to concede like we did. But much better performance. Thought the work rate was terrific. Some of the defending was very, very good. And our open play, like I say, as the game went on, particularly in the second half, was more decisive.
Yeah, you really wanted a reaction from your side, didn't you, after the cup disappointments? You must have been pleased with that side of it.
Oh, very pleasing. But I mean, when you think we've had 2 young players playing tonight, Alfie Jones again, I thought had a very, very accomplished game, and Jake Volkins. Bearing in mind, Jake played, I think, 60 minutes on Saturday, and Josh's injury meant he played virtually the whole game. Well, he's a young boy, and I mean, we've got very high hopes of him. Another left back.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, he's impressed a lot since he's come into the under-18s recently. How big a moment was this in his development to step up, play for the 21s, and here at St Mary's as well?
Well, very much. I mean, he's looking forward to it. He's a player with a great desire. He's definitely got his feet on the ground and knows where he wants to go. And stepping into the stadium again, having made his debut in the Youth Cup, he's made a very positive impression.
Jake, fantastic goal from you tonight. Talk us through it.
Yeah, I mean, I had one in a similar position in the first half and it just got blocked, and I thought that one was going near as well. And I've got it out of my feet and I didn't see a lot on, so I thought I'd go for it. And as soon as I hit it, I knew it was going in, yeah.
Do you think you scored the winner at that point? You guys looked like you were in control then.
Yeah, I mean, I knew they'd be come at us after it, but I thought one goal would be enough. Obviously, they've got one goal, but apart from that, I thought we defended well. We were just unlucky with the goal.
And nearly another one near the end for you as well.
Yeah, I know. I hit that one quite nice as well, but hit the post. Another day it goes in and we win, but these things happen, don't they?
Obviously not the win that you guys were hoping for, but were you more pleased with the performance this time?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a bounce back from a couple of weeks ago in the Cup. We were much better playing football, we defended better as a team, everything obviously, now things starting to click, get a run of form going, the win will come.